so I can get the paperwork and get them out of here.
Looks like you lost another one.
3 hours on my way to go shoot this video. I said, I put it in the car. It is what it is. But in this video, I want to talk about struggle. You know, God says that we're His children. He's our Father. Why do we go through struggle? Why do we go through hard times? And I'm not gonna front. For a while, it was to the point where I was like yelling, like, God, why am I going through this? Where are you? Why are you not with me? But He humbled me and quieted me, and He explained to me why. So here we go. You know, struggle, that pain, that hardship, that's your teacher. You know, a lot of times when we go through struggle, to be honest, a lot of struggle that we go through as people, we bring it upon ourselves. A lot of times, if I look back at the situation I'm in, it always falls back to me doing things of my own will and my own accord, and not following God's will, and not waiting for God, and not listening to God. And I realized that with a lot of people, you know, people would go and, you know, they might be in a financial situation where all they got to do is wait for God. He's going to send you a financial blessing, but God isn't moving fast enough for them. So they go and go get a loan, which put them in more debt. But they got to possibly take out another loan to pay that loan off. And yeah, it's just a cycle. And that struggle that we go through is supposed to be your lesson, because you can always refer back to that pain that you went through, to where it's like, I need to listen to God because I don't want to feel that no more. You know, you got a lot of hard-headed people that are going to keep repeating that cycle, but eventually you're going to learn, like, I need to listen to God. And it took me a few times to go through a few things to realize I can't do this on my own. I need God. And that's another reason why we struggle, is to show our dependency for God. You know what I'm saying? God don't bring hardship your way. Hardship is all around us because we live in a fallen world. You're going to always deal with something hard. But a lot of times God allows you to go through it because you need to realize that I need you. God, I need strengthen me. God, abide in me. God, walk with me as I go through the situation. Because if we feel like we don't need God, we start to develop pride, and that's very disgusting. That's one of the first sins in the garden, which initiated all of this. Another reason for struggle is because we're in a battle. The book of Ephesians says we wrestle not against our own flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers. And you know, we're in a constant battle. When you're asleep, the enemy is up, plotting and planning and scheming your next day, how he's going to get you to fall. So you have to continuously crucify your flesh, which is a painful process. But in doing that, you develop resilience. You develop long suffering. You know, every time you go through some type of struggle and some type of battle, it makes you stronger, to where when you face a real big bad situation, you have the strength to endure. You know, it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? I struggle every day, but the thing is that don't fall into complaining, because when you start to complain about the struggles and the things that you go through, it takes away the power of God. Because it's like, if you trust God that He's gonna see you through, and you trust God that there's a reason for this struggle, this thing, then you're not gonna really care about that problem. It's just like, all right, look, this is something I gotta go through, because that struggle is just a stepping stone for you to get to that next level. God has something great prepared for you, but you're not ready for that now. If He hands you that now, it'll be your greatest demise. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, when you look at people who just win a lottery, they blow it because they don't have the mentality of managing all that money. You know, and that's the thing with God blessing. He has a blessing for everybody, but we have to be willing to work. We have to be willing to take them steps. And every time you level up, the enemy has another plot to destroy you, but you have to develop that resiliency as you step up. So, you know, try to remember as you go through things. And one of my biggest problems is I will ask God for strength, and He'll put me in situations where I got to be strong, and I'll go to Him complain, and He's looking at me like, you asked for this. You know what I'm saying? So try to remain faithful with God, because He's going to be faithful to you. You know, and just remember that He got your back. You're His child. He loves you. Even though it ain't easy, think about when you was a child and your parents let you figure something out on your own. That was to teach you. We have to learn these lessons. All right, y'all. Remember to stay blessed. Hope y'all enjoy y'all day. I'm going to get back to these weekly videos, y'all.